Hello garden friends, happy Tuesday. I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm out here in my backyard making a small succulent arrangement in this cute little tin container, and check it out. It says here, today will be a better day. So of course, I'm gonna fill it up with succulents and it's gonna be an even better day than it already is. It's a beautiful, sunny, warm day here, and I have drilled in some holes there at the bottom. I've got 7 of them, and I didn't even drill them. I literally grabbed a nail and a hammer and I hammered them down. They go in very easily. And what I should say about these tin containers that you want to make into planters, you know, tin isn't a breathable material, and succulents don't like to sit in water. So if you do happen to find a cute tin container that you want to make into a planter, the more drainage holes, the better. That is a tip there. And I'll show you the plants that I have for it. I have 3 beautiful Chrysula ivory towers. And I love using this succulent to add height to my arrangements, and it adds beautiful color to it with the red margins there. And I like the shape that it grows in. It's like a square, and they're nice and chubby. Chrysula ivory towers. I have an Echeveria atlantis. Check it out. Oh, it's so cute. It's a pup, but it's well formed. Echeveria atlantis. I love the name Atlantis. Very interesting. I have 3 Graptopetalum paraguayensis, and they're very, very small. I'm going to use these as fillers. And this plant here is, let me show you a better looking one. This one right here. Oh, look at it. They are the easiest to propagate, in my experience, by leaf. Graptopetalum paraguayense. So I've got 3 little pups. I also have an Echeveria lilacina. Look at it. Look at all that farina on it. And farina is a natural sunscreen that succulents develop on their leaves, so they can take, a lot of sun. Very beautiful, but be careful if you have a succulent with this little white coating. Be careful not to touch it, because our greasy hands, it rubs off. And I don't think that farina grows back. At least not in my experience. Echeveria lilacina, beautiful. It looks like a rose, right? A white rose with that pink hue. Oh, it's perfect. And I have a very interesting plant to show you. This is a Curio articulatus, also known as candle plant. And let me get a little closer. This one also has a farina that will rub off with your fingers. And it grows these cute, interesting spear-like leaves on top. Isn't that adorable? I'll give you a better example of why they call it a candle plant. They grow super, super tall. Check that out. This is the mother plant that I popped 3 pups from. So very, very long. And they grow even taller. Beautiful. And this is a tiny little pup there that you can see. It's so cute. It's so chubby, right? And it's got already like little leaves on top of it. Oh my God. But I'll show you a better example of a pup that's still hanging on to its mother plant. So that's how the pups grow. And they grow not only on top, but on the sides. So you can literally just pop this off and use it in your succulent arrangements, or, put it in a 2-inch little nursery pot, so it can get a little taller, and then soon this one will be a mom and it'll start pupping as well. So beautiful. Curio articulatus candle plant. So I'll get started on my little succulent arrangement, and hopefully I won't struggle too much, because the smaller arrangements are a little more challenging, because, well, at least for me, because you don't have a lot of space to work with. So I'll fill it up with fluffy succulent soil here. And this succulent soil I kind of sprayed with a little water so it could be easier to work with. Okay, so far so good. And I'll start with my ivory towers. And I'll kind of just poke them through here very gently, just like that. And I'll put them towards the back since they grow nice and tall. With my knitting needle there, I made a little well. And I'll stick the shorter one right in there. Just like that. And I've got a third one that I'll stick right here. Okay, perfect. And I'll kind of press down on that soil so they can stay put. Beautiful. And for my other tall one, which is the candle plant, I'll put them right over here. And let's see, so the taller one, I'll put towards the back right there. The other taller one right beside it. And then the shorter one right in the front. And it also adds an interesting texture to it because of these little leaves there. Oh, but eventually they will dry up and just fall off. Okay, so I don't have that much space here. So let's see what I can do. Okay, I definitely want the Lilacina in there. So I will try my best and maybe adjust the ivory towers a little bit more towards the back. Make my little well here. Oh man, okay. Just gently, hopefully, sneak it right in that little corner there. Try my best not to rub off that farina from it. Okay, good, good. All right. Now for my Atlantis. And I kind of want to put it on this side right over here. So let's see if I can pull this one off. Oh, I'm going to add a little more soil. Ew. I'm going to grab my brush. Kind of brush the soil from there. Oh, what a bummer. So let me get my little lens blower. Kind of see, this is a perfect tool. It's a lens cleaner for your camera, and it blows out air. And for your succulents that have the farina that you don't really want to touch, and you get in situations like what I just did where I get soil on top of it, you don't want to touch it, you just can just blow it off. Oh, isn't that neat? Love it. Okay, so moving on, as I was going for this Atlantis, right here. This Atlantis has a ton of fruits here, so I'm just gonna gather them together and sneak it right in here. Ew. Okay, I think I'm pulling it off. But this ivory tower is not working with me. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. And I want to pick this one up there. Okay. All right, pretty good. And now I want to fit my Graptopetalum paraguayensis, the little ones, because it'll just add a little pop of color. So hopefully I can just gently fit this one in here. It fills it up, literally. I like using tiny little succulent pups as fillers. Okay, and I'll put another one over here on this side. Kind of surrounding the Atlantis. Okay. Right there, perfect. The candle plant's like, hello. Okay, beautiful. And I do want to add a third one right over here. And I'm going to be stubborn and I'm going to do it. It'll be worth it. right over here. And I'll tuck that root in. And I'll pop this one in here with all its roots. All right. Come on. Okay. There we go. Cute. Okay, I did it. I think I did it. But let's see. I'm going to check up on this candle plant here. Make sure that they're nicely put in there and not just squeezed in there. Okay. I mean, as you can see, this Lilacina is the star of the show here. I'm going to grab my little brush and brush off some soil out of the way, and grab my blushing brush, my blush brush, a lot of brushes, and brush some of that soil out. And yes, I am going to put a few stones here and there, because I do see some soil here in the middle that I really don't want to see. So I will squeeze in some stones. And with my knitting needle, I'll press them in. And I mean, honestly, it doesn't really need the stones. I just think it really completes the look. I just make it harder for myself, don't I? Oh, man. Okay. Right there. I like to give myself the challenge as well, because the more I challenge myself, the better I get at this. And that's the whole point, right? You don't want to stay like the same. You want to do better. You want to get better. So practice, practice, practice for sure. I'll go around here. And the stones actually help the succulent stay put. And when you water it, the perlite stays in the soil. It doesn't just float away. And I'll go here on the other side. Whew. And stick some in this little hole that I see. Oh man, such a beautiful day. Oh, there's a breeze going, but the breeze is nice and warm. It almost feels like summer, almost. But it's not even spring yet. Oh man, so beautiful. All right. I'm almost done here, for anyone still watching. Appreciate your time. Oh. And one more stone in there, one more. Boop. And it is all done. Oh, how cute is that? Oh, didn't think it would take this long, but going on 15 minutes now. Whew. So I'll bring it up a little so you can see it. Oh, look at, see, so they make a difference, these little filler plants. There goes Atlantis. There goes this one sticking out right there. The candle plant and the beautiful ivory tower. You can see why I love it so much. And then that cute little one right there. Oh, I just love the way it came out. It was totally worth the backache I get from bending over. I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I have, and happy planting until the next time. Bye, garden friends.